There's a lot of fear about new technology and innovation. That is slowing us down. We need to have a much broader conversation about what are the trade-offs? What is the existential challenge that we're facing in climate? How are we willing to engage communities
in a way that we can create mutual benefit?
Hello and welcome to Elemental Interactive. Today you'll hear from 6 elemental and earthshot entrepreneurs shaping critical sectors, from AI and mining to the future of food.
And so the truth is, the overwhelming majority of permits filed in the US are residential retrofits of the kind that are mostly energy saving. That's 80% of all residential retrofits, the largest volume, and it's a massive deployment problem. This is exactly where Symbiom enters.
And I remember off our wing, Haleakala rising above the clouds. It looked like any regional flight. But then we did something unusual. Mid-flight, we shut off the combustion engine.
It went from breaking ground to first commercial run in 13 months in this small little town called El Dorado, and actually increased median household income by 62% in that small county as we started to expand.
We grab that t-shirt before it gets written off as waste or burned or landfilled, and then we help route it to its best in its life, whether that's resale, recycle, or donation.
Batana is focused on flowing minerals. We've had our first product come out now that automates the full design scope and engineering scope for all these large-scale energy and data center projects.
Take out the dead vegetation, harden the homes, and if you do those 2 things, response will be a whole lot more effective. If we can catch rockets with chopsticks, come on, we can solve it.
I want to shift the topic of the data, which is data centers. So it has been quite a couple of years for data centers and electricity.
The physicality of the cloud has become so much more prominent and understood that when you go onto your phone and you try to get somewhere, that whole system is being run in a physical facility somewhere in the world.
I want to tell the story that you told me of your last board meeting. It was the board meeting to basically ratify liquidating the company. And Arkady asks for a final few moments in the board meeting. He also goes around to every single board member and he thanks them for each one of their contributions that they made to the business. And after he's done, there's a long pause. And then one of the board members says, "All right, well, thank you, I gotta go now," and hangs up. And I think about that because after the long struggle of building a business from the bottom and taking it all the way up and now having to land it, you're left alone.
My heart's pounding right now actually thinking about that moment. And that was probably the most emotional point in my professional career. I entered this space in this industry because I wanted to make an impact, and now I have 2 of them, 2 daughters, and they're both the reason that I want to make an impact. So I jumped right back in.
The theme for today for our event was Be Bold and Build. And I've really seen that in our entrepreneurs in the last year, that they're getting stronger under stress. I've seen it in our funders and our partners, who I'm so grateful for.